Welcome to Star Citizen. So whenever there is a new feature brought into the game, Salvage in this example, I like to test several ways how we can use it, several ideas where we might find the use for it. And so having a bright idea, I thought, let's see how much derelicts we can find and how reasonable it is to salvage these at bunkers. Because bunker missions are one of the more popular locations that are visited by players. Also, above those locations, there are often bounty hunting targets, which can be destroyed and the salvage most likely is left behind. And so, I set out for my mission to find salvage, or to be precise, forgotten and derelict ships. Now, ideally, small ships are not something we want to salvage. Small ships are hard to salvage, it takes time. It's hard to salvage these ships wholly, especially when they are destroyed and have crash landed. We can mostly work on the site that we can see, and perhaps to a lesser extent we can maneuver enough to salvage the side we have trouble seeing. The first find of course had to be the Titan Avenger. It's so common it didn't even surprise me. And since it is still alive, the only thing we have to do is turn it off, disable its shields, and we can start salvaging this bad boy. Now this is pretty unpleasant to salvage. It doesn't yield too much, it does have many parts, and it will take us a while compared to the panel pieces which we can find in space. Still not bad for a first find. Another location, another reward. Here we have something a bit bigger. It seems that the Vanguard has been destroyed and this should yield quite a bit more salvage than the small ships. Now the downside is, because it is destroyed, some of this salvageable area has decayed, it has been destroyed. We can't really get 100% yield from this one. But even though, it should be easier to salvage because it is much bigger. Now we have another Vanguard derelict quite close to this one, which I was surprised suddenly to find. Here we also need to keep note that the main part that is really worth salvaging is the body, and not the ripped off wings or thrusters. Those are hard to salvage, the yield actually isn't that bad, but it's pretty annoying to do since it's a small piece and you need to cover all of its area. While doing this, another surprise I found was that there was a Miss Freelancer, or perhaps it was a Miss Freelancer, which suddenly happened to drop down. I do not know where they appeared, perhaps it was destroyed because I'm pretty sure I heard combat for a slight brief moment, but I don't really know. I guess it could have been falling for a minute or two. So is this a viable option for you to visit the bunker locations to actually salvage derelicts? I did get a bit lucky and it wasn't that bad for me. If I would do salvaging, I still think I would try and find something in the asteroid belt or somewhere where I could find a lot of these panels, because it goes a lot smoother with panels compared to the ships. Now it can be well worth your time if you find something big, because the bigger the ship, the easier, better it is for you to salvage. Personally, I'd like if this was a mission. Let's say there is too much clutter around certain bunker, you are brought there to salvage these derelicts, to, well, clean it up. And plus they would pay for doing that mission, while also getting the salvage goods in the back of your ship. So it's kinda a nice thing to do. Plus, if you do get lucky with a bunker and the guards actually clear it all out, you might earn some money from that. Still, I think committing to asteroid belts, old mining stations, is a lot better than just hoping to find something big around some of these bunkers or other places of interest. I don't really suggest it, but you can make some money from it, and plus you can do the bunker mission on top if you really want. Anyway, thanks for watching.